I'm just going to tell you about few of my clients, and my first client that I use a Neuro Emotional Technique on was this man that came in. He just made an appointment, and he came into my office, and for some reason I was out of my treatment room and I saw him coming into my office, and he was really had an imposing energy, and he had this leather um, hat and these long, very high leather boots and his leather coat. It was very long. And anyhow, he came in my treatment room, and when in my treatment room, he said, "Well, I heard that you could help me stop smoking." And I thought to myself, "Oh my, who told you that?" I didn't have a clue if I could do that or not. But I knew from seeing and the courses and hearing of people how the neuroemotional technique helped quite a few people. So I thought, well, okay, let's do that for sure. Yeah, let's go on with it. So, I started to do some biofeedback on his body just by doing a statement like, I'm okay to stop smoking. And uh, and then we found out, through again biofeedback of his body, and very quickly, right, within a few minutes, um, he had some kind of trauma when he was younger, and I can't remember what was the trauma, but for him it was very important to the point where he started crying and crying. And this man was, I think he was in the army, if I remember right correctly. And so he was quite stern. And here I have a man that's quite stern, crying in my office. I said, and I think to myself, what on earth did I do? And on top of it, I didn't know, but he was wearing contact lenses, and I didn't know that when you were crying, there was a possibility of your contact lenses leaving your body and going being on my carpet. So, so here I am. He's crying away, and I'm on the carpet looking for the contact lenses. And thank goodness I found them. And he settled down, and he told me that nobody ever made him cry. I don't know. That's an accomplishment, but he was, very very taken back by that. And I said, well, okay, good. When we're settled down, let's see how it goes. And I thought, oh man, this man is never going to come back to see me. But lo and behold, yeah, a few months later, back in my office for an appointment. And he said, well, the thing that you did to me, like when I came the first time, well, stopped me from smoking completely. Completely. He says, I didn't touch a cigarette since then, and I don't want to touch a cigarette. And he says, but now I want to get married. So here you go. Start working with me. So we did. And we got invited to a wedding. But anyhow, it's just to say it's a powerful technique. It doesn't mean, that uh, it would be for every cases. This is what would happen immediately, right? Sometimes it takes more than just one visit. But for this man, it was, and 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 maybe this is what I needed by then to say, come on, get going with this, get going to help more people with their deeper issues, and I did.